And we are live. Okay, so tune for today is this, but as a heads up, why I didn't stream yesterday? Well, Twitch was down, so Silksong release. Also, great on Silksong and Team Cherry for releasing that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and kick this off though. But on that note though, I do have a little, I'm going to be taking a small break from Pillars next week before I resume this one. So today is going to be the next one before we take a break. Hopefully we end up at a cliffhanger. Alright. But aside from that, I hope everyone's Friday is going well. Little kitty say hello. Chat and all. But anyway, so today's game plan for today is to go over and see about that little dead fire thing, readjust my party just a wee bit, and we should be good. Once it's done loading though, I do also have something else to state too, once we're in the game, obviously. There we are. Okay, so next week we're going to be doing a little variety, just a little things between the break. So, on Monday, I already stated this on Discord and Blue Sky, Monday, a game of Mythicals portion, put it that way. Hint, it is an RTS. Thursday, the 4-hour streams, is going to be the roguelike roulette, which is going to be something I am going to test if we got a little time after the stream this night. Set that up. Otherwise, Saturday, the last one before we return to Pillar of Eternity, is either going to be an RTS campaign of some sort, and or depending if we still have more on the roulette thingies, maybe do some more of that. But we'll see how it goes. But that's the game plan for next week on the break. If it ends up getting well received, I might look into doing something else with it in the future. But following that, all those roguelites that are in there, aside from the ones that I've played previously or worked on, probably going to be going bye-bye until I get to them on the backlog. Alright. So where we left off here. Hold on. There's a way I can spot my party members. I just need to remember how. Don't think I can do it in here yet. But anyway, for now, we're just going to kick this off. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a better idea. No, I have a better idea before we go in here. We can still loot that stuff downstairs we didn't do. So, oh. Loaded the wrong save. Okay, so I need to drop by a bar first. Or my ship. Now, we're going to go into here really quick, because we need to swap our party up a little bit. We don't have anyone skilled in mechanics, as we clearly saw. Alright, let's see. Where is a bar? No, that's something else. That's not it. Bathhouse, no. Alright, we're gonna go over here first. Let me just go ahead and do this quickly. Reason being...
Razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
Oops, I meant to go this way. Reason being, man, now everyone gonna be commenting about that. Anyway, we want to drop by a bar, change our group up a little bit. I think, yeah, the gullet actually had a bar, the hole. We'll go to here really quick. Swap our group around. And sooner or later we'll have to do some restat, which I will see about doing that next time we come back to this. Alright, let's see. We need to change our party really quick. Let me talk to you.
What's the neighborhood without a course? What you need? I got just the thing.
Right, hold on. Okay. Oops, there we are. Alright, so let's see. You're good, because you're just good to have in general. Alof's fine. I think Seraphin's pretty decent too. Just checking something here. There we are. We'll take that too, actually, while we're at it. Seraphim needs level up. Yeah, we definitely need something with more mechanics. Give me a moment here. Abilities for 2 classes. Gain concentration. And what's this? 4, I guess? Hold on, what do we have here? 2 weapon, new. It's all wilder. Actually could be decent actually in general to have. What do we have here? I think that actually decent.
Need something?
Hold on, right now I'm just seeing something here.
Let me know if you see something.
Right. Let me see. I was testing something really quick. Don't worry about it. I just want to see who the heck's our mechanics, dude. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Not you, but you can be our mechanics. Uh-huh, there we go. I think I figured it out. Swapping athletics off, probably to 3, would be fine, and then putting mechanics into her. I think that figured it out. So I'll just have to restat her, though. Which means I shouldn't have to even do this level up, what I'm doing right now. That's just electric. Pumpkins, whatever, just reading here. Actually, that's actually pretty useful, Zoe. Right, okay. We have to restat you anyway, so now we're...
I was born. Of course. Okay. What you need?
I need to re-roll Zodi. Might as well do this on stream, so yeah, here we are. As much as I hate to spend that much. There we are. Insight. We already got the idea. Here we are. Mechanics. Insight. Yep, this is going to be the long, tedious part. Force of Anguish. I think she already had that. Hold on, anything in here? No. This is... okay. Good CC to have. You already have a weapon and shield anyway. Priest with a gun again. Or, he's not a priest, he's a monk. That last time, and we grabbed you. There's something in here. Soul Mirror, Call Upon. Right, we had that before too. Mechanics. Breathing Bean, when we go to see the guy in there, we are actually going, or see the mage we stole from, we're actually going to go ahead and yoink the things before we go see them. There we are. Thunderous Blows. Nope. Rooting Pain and that. There we are. We got it now. Zote. Okay, Zodi, you look fine. Alright, I think we're good. Our first reroll. We're going to do more of that another time. I'm probably going to cut that in the video. But yeah, on that note though, congrats to Team Cherry on that release though. I am definitely going to need to work on Hollow Knight myself sometime. But yep, picked it up myself out of solidarity. Because I've actually learned the dev's story of how they did that. Alright, we want to go... not there. That's where we want to go. Then we're going to get our lecture from Alchemir. And then I'm going to try something. Or is it Freaky's Overlook? Yes, okay. We should still be able to go inside his manor, take all the crap we had, and then we're good to go. Can I quick save? We're not going to go. Hey guys, you're not going to try and kill us now. Nope. Okay. Don't mind us. We're going to go downstairs. Because we didn't get the rest of that vault. And what are my stats? Hold on. I'm gonna have to maybe do some more rerolls. I am alchemy, right? You need to be rerolled a little bit. You need to be full into athletics. You're full arcana. Why do you even have stealth? Why do you have... Okay. Probably... It'd be interesting to decide what he's gonna be on. Maybe stealth. Yeah, your mechanics and athletics. There we are. Just had to double check some things. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish our job, what we did in the vault, and then we should be fine. Yep.
Easy as Merkberry pie. Never
Might
met
be
a
able to
lock
get
I
that
couldn't
one.
crack. I've done it good and well.
Don't mind me, Alchemir, just taking your
I've
crap.
done it good.
Going to power. Yep, there it is. Frog helmet. This
Not a
yoink in my...
message.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come back to those at another time. Now let's go see Alchemir. Which is... Hold on. Alchemir. Where are you, Alchemir? We'll be going to that another time. Cordial invitation. Here we are. Speak to him in his study. We went the opposite way because we wanted loot. Does remind me, you here. Stone of Power, Intellect. I think that can go for you. Clothing. Okay, good. Let me see. Quarterstaff. We need to give you something on your range option. And I'll have to sell those next time. Pistol. With a shield. Draw fast. Okay. Crossbow. Sword. You need a shield in that one. You badly need a new shield. I'm just doing some housekeeping. There we are. Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, now we get to see Alchemir. Reason being, I just want to make sure everything's geared up. Now I think we go upstairs to your study. I think he is, right? It has been a hot minute since I did this. Technically earlier this year, if you look at my saves. It is... Oh, I don't think that's it. We went to the wrong place. Actually. Rip. Keep an eye on the kitties. I think this is where we need to go.
Almost out of pepper. Master will be unhappy.
Is it actually in here? Hold on. Oh. I'm blind. It's up here. Hey, Alchemir.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Sighing, Alchemir glances up from his roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across the calendar entry, dipping the nib hard without scratching the fills. Silence. Even though we just stole more from you, yes.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
Hey, not the Juana has set its bones a city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
Consulate didn't give him much of a choice. Sighing, he rubbed the knuckle at the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we? My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
I know. I was the thief.
How very pleasing to hear an honest admission. At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
Digs his nails deep into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you.
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself. I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before.
In the hands of its rightful owners, you mean.
Did I ask a question? The Circle of Archmage wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Octomir simply glares the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. Want me to seal it back?
An amusing project. But no, the Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity. The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
Deadfire will be lucky if any of its briefs endures his long walk of his.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
He presses his thumb down and a spider crawling across his desk. Its upper lip pulls back to light.
Normally, the Circle's involvement constitutes the worst possible outcome. Or have you already forgotten the Blackwash Falls incident?
Kalakoth replaced the water. What more do you desire? An apology?
Give me the details.
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekataka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
Why ask me and not Arcana? Hey, Felicia!
She vanished from academic research.
How goes it?
For her livelihood.
Oh, and Anoe's here. How goes it, you two?
All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
Oh, and we do have a plan. I do have a plan for tonight after we get the main stuff done in Pillars tonight. Or something for next week. Anyway, what are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course.
I think there might be a risk of rain, too.
No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents.
Funny enough,
You have an eye for
Anoe, there's a
valuables.
thread on the Discord side of things with, whatchamacallits, with all the games listed in that thing I'm going to be testing tonight. I'll get your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
And also, nice. Risk of Rain 2 is really good.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
Oh, it's the same mercenaries we fought before. I never knew that because I never did this in my first playthrough. We faced them off in the Siege of Crackholt last game.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Yes. Let me go and do the exclamation Discord. There you go. If you want to tag along, boy, here you go. Anyway. Akamir just really hates Alyssa just informing anything
My
about
interest
ourselves.
begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research.
And FYI, there is a verification process to the Discord, but if I've seen you in active chatter, it's instant all this stuff. If it's someone just joining in who's not even joining the channel, all that stuff, then process may take a little longer. Anyway,
Research which we disregarded.
and we have an ad incoming.
Come back alive. Or not
I'm
at
still
all,
working out the finer details,
Now,
which is for next week,
if
though.
you don't mind. And a household staff to replenish.
Yep, because we killed every one of this guys. But this guy isn't happy with us, but he did lead us to another side quest, which we'll probably do next week when we take a break and return to this. Yeah, hope your Risk of Rain time is going well, Polite Chip. I'm guessing you're currently unlocking characters, or unlocked all the characters and just getting all the good stuff. But either way, I do hope you have a good time, Polite Chip. Hold on, let me check something here. It was fine. Hey, Harfy. Pussy of Eternity. Yes. Okay, so we got Akamir's done. Technically, I could just jump in there. Where is it? No, I can't jump in there. I'm gonna die. So we're not gonna do that. We're going to instead... How is Beast of Winter easier? Where is it? What it's called, that's something else we can do at another time. Where is it? Nope, not there. Nope. We're looking for a quest line. Yeah, just give me a minute. We're looking for a quest line where we get to go to Deadlight. No, it's not you. Not you. Man, where is that quest line? All aboard. No, coming to terms. No. Now I'm struggling to find out where a quest is. Not there. Hansango's our next step, which we'll do next week. Another guess. Nope. There it is. Blow the man down. This is our next quest line we'll be doing. So, we're gonna go into sea. I haven't done anything today. Some days just need some relaxing and vegetation, I guess. In that aspect, it's all good as long as you have a good day, Hearthy. And yesterday, it's fine. If you need a breather, it's all good, Hearthy. Really good to rest and coziness. And both my cats, Odie just stole Loki's pillow, and Loki's trying to get his little pillow back. Game, don't tell me you're crashing. Game. Pillars. Okay, I was about to say there. Oh, so I guess Pillar just having a moment there. This is interesting. I need to show this. Burn Book of Law. So, this is an interesting little thing we get in the game. It happens after you leave the city. This Burn Book of Law lets us talk to a particular god.
You crack the spine of the old book, revealing blackened pages of dense, illegible text.
Let's see who's behind this.
Recede into the shadows the longer you focus on them.
What's up, Harvey?
Suddenly, the page widens to eclipse the world around you. A dark void stretches out on all sides.
I still have to get into the Stronghold games.
Fumes that carry dying embers and curling flakes of ash.
Hello, is anyone out there?
Something stirs in the darkness. An old woman steps forward, leering down at you from on high. Her smile is toothy and cruel. Her cheeks warp around it like melted candle wax.
And interesting enough, the fun thing is, this book, Wodika's book, we can be able to talk to throughout the whole game, and every story step we get to find out what her thoughts on it.
I'm so glad that my messenger tracked you down. These days it's impossible to find good help.
Wodika.
Watcher, before you draw your weapon, know that these proceedings are under a banner of peace. If this was a trap, it would have already closed around you.
And also, mind you, Wodika was the thing that set off the events of Pillars of 31.
While Bareth whispers in one ear and Aethys shouts in the other, I thought you could use a more seasoned perspective to drown out the noise.
I'm intrigued, though. Let's hear what Wodika has to say.
Don't you find it unusual how open and accessible my siblings have made themselves? After millennia of subdued whispers, now they practically scream their intentions. And isn't it strange how we never bicker unless a mortal is watching?
Gods are dramatic a bunch by nature.
By necessity, in fact. But that's hardly the point. If we still possessed our glorious titans, my siblings and I would have put an end to Aethys and his rampage by now. While we are powerless to stop him, some of my kin wish to observe how mortals respond to this threat. They think it will shine a light on the value of our patronage. Have we raised you well enough to be self-sufficient? Or must we return to Eora and impose some corrective measures?
And if we prove ourselves, what then?
What indeed? That would depend on which of us you ask. A cross-section of society has converged on the Deadfire. Some of my kin are of an opinion that we are meant to judge mortals on the basis of their performance.
I have 2 cats on both my pillows. That's actually freaking adorable.
While the rest of us have already made up our minds on the matter.
I have to see if I can get a photo of them. Why do I get the feeling you're trying to convince me of something?
Judge for yourself. But I think you'll find my intentions are more straightforward than you think.
Wodaka, you're never really straightforward when you gaslight a bunch of people too.
When we ascended to godhood, we did so to provide for a savage people. Our goal was to craft a society whose values were made to last. Perhaps even a society that had no need of us. A naive fallacy, but one that inspired my optimistic, misguided kid.
Interesting. That's interesting. I never knew about that. Funny enough, my name is not inspired by Conan the Barbarian, but... yeah, Detective Conan, I've said this before, but still. Funny enough, I never really got into Conan the Barbarian. Anyway, moving on.
How you and your allies counter this threat will demonstrate whether you are competent enough to guide your own destinies. Or if we need to revise our strategy. The soft-hearted among us are counting on you to win this existential wager. No doubt, Aethys shares their sympathies.
Oh.
I do not. We exist to rule over mortals. Nothing can change that.
That piques my interest, Harvey.
So now you know the truth. I assume you have questions.
The gods think my actions prove the point about mortal society.
Prove it or disprove it, yes. I never agreed to this arrangement, but if your example demonstrates mortal ineptitude, as I trust it will, then I can make the plans serve me. An assertive minority of gods believe that your choices will prove the value of their wild optimism. As if mortal collaboration and ingenuity are endorsements of our leadership.
Oh yeah, the world of Conan looks interesting to me though. Albeit I'm never really big into it, but still.
Then there are those of us who know better.
And also, hold on,
so
once Wodaka's done. There's also Robert Jordan, the author behind a really good book series that I really loved growing up and still love, Wheel of Time. Even though I burnt myself out on book 6, that also made a Conan book, by the way. That is really interesting. But anyway.
Kith are vulnerable, unless they submit to the destiny we chart for them. Thinking otherwise can only breed dissent and chaos.
And also, if I close the book now, I don't get to hear these options last I checked, because Wodaka just doesn't want to talk until next time. So we're gonna get all the lore while we can. Why did you choose to confide in me, the one who stopped you in Pillars of Eternity 1?
Whether knowingly or unintentionally, you seem to find yourself on the vanguard of change. Mortals like you come but once in a lifetime. Some would react poorly if I stripped mortals of their freedom without giving them a chance to plead their case. You have the honor of standing tall as their advocate. Before I return to Eora and assume my position as your deserving tyrant, you have this opportunity to prove me wrong. To demonstrate whether or not mortals are responsible enough to claim their future.
And this is probably going to be important whenever... Actually, I'm just going to leave that note there. Anyway, you speak as if we don't have a chance.
You speak as if you do.
Hey, Lament. We're just getting lectured by Wodaka now after we got lectured by an Archmage. How's it going, Lament?
Mortals have precious little time to decide for themselves. Will they stand together as one, or swallow their pride and bend the knee? I have every confidence that you will disappoint us. Once my position is upheld, the undecided among the gods will embrace my plan.
Tell me about this enlightened society you once wanted.
It was an ambitious plan, our utopia. Perhaps too ambitious. We ascended to
Doing good, doing good. The kitties are both sleeping on my pillows on my bed right now, and I kind of want to take a picture of them when they get snoozy.
Assuming these roles gave us the authority to mold Aora over time, to influence you and lay the groundwork for a society yet to come. On the outset of the plan, some believed that mortals would outgrow us, as if that
Right now, we're also just getting lore on...
To me,
No, is he snoozy yet?
our
No, he's not.
eternal pantheon was always a critical fixture.
I might have to step away to get a photo of these cute kitties. I'll post on the Discord and other
Aethys
Discords.
was one of those who supported mortals, while I have always been their most vocal critic.
How would you even recognize that ideal society?
A valid, self-defeating question, and one which I posed often. We assumed that they, whoever they were, would reveal themselves to us. Rational government would rule in our stead, leaving churches vacant. Thanks to Aethys, we're pulling the dough from the oven before it's had a chance to fully rise. You unfortunate bastards never had the chance to prove me wrong.
Why do other gods tolerate your opposition?
Opposition can take many forms. If a church embraces and weaponizes my doctrine, that is very different from me rampaging as a titan. Aethys is not known for subtlety. Twice now, he has contaminated the purity of our experiment, and done so with extravagant displays that undermine our authority.
You call what Theos did subtle?
His approach was sophisticated, indirect. I owe you no explanations on the matter.
Uh-huh.
Besides, you are not worthy to speak his name. I am the counterpoint to the soft-hearted. It makes no difference if mortals pass some arbitrary test. My mind is settled on the matter. Regardless of my feelings, the timing of this crisis forces us to accelerate our schedule. Final judgment comes sooner than any of us would prefer.
You screwed my schedule up, Mordecai. Doesn't this social engineering plan seem counterintuitive?
You mean gods crafting a godless world? Naturally. My siblings desired to influence mortals and steer them in a proper direction, even if that direction led to places we could not follow. I have no intention of being left behind. Society would unravel without its queen to impose strict order.
And what happens if someone proves you wrong?
If our pantheon found that mortals had cultivated a perfect, lawful system to maturity, I would not voice a word in protest. I would merely stand aside and await the inevitable collapse. Mortals need us. I know this as well as I know myself. Even a lawful and responsible society would be poised to collapse as long as its architects and strongest adherents were mortal. Any satisfaction that my siblings derived from their little experiment would be short-lived, and it would fall to me to clean up after their mess.
The mess in this case being mortal freedom.
Freedom is an unachievable illusion, heralded by the soft of heart. Only those who can find satisfaction in captivity are truly free. Make no mistake, Watcher. In this, I cannot be proven wrong.
My other questions?
You have learned much already. Only ask if you are ready for the truth.
Want to talk about the Ferris wheel and the rise of godhood?
The wheel is our shared responsibility.
Oh, and the kitties are finally napping. I'll give Odie a little more moment before taking a photo. He's currently staring at me on the bed.
Aethys keeps the wheel in motion. He was our promise to mortals that time and labor would yield a deserving reward on the next turning of the cycle.
How did the Inguethans become gods?
At the height of our power, we recognized the potential of the soul. We knew that it could be bound, split apart, diverted like a river, and hammered together. Hammering was trivial. Those of us who agreed with the Apotheosis Project, and many who did not, submitted to a violent and horrible erasure of our individuality. After the dust settled, we adopted the forms of beings from Aeora's most prevalent myths. there were other faiths and legends, but we labored to strike their names from history.
How exactly does this wheel function?
Much of reincarnation's mechanism exists in the idea space of the beyond.
The last thing we'll be out talking about
A wall of cogs and levers unless we conjured one to illustrate a point. The wheel has but one material component in all of Aeon. Something we built to channel essence through luminous Adra and into the beyond with reliable continuity. Before we intervened, the flow of essence was directionless, unpredictable. We succeeded in widening the gap, giving it an efficient path to follow.
I don't remember this line. Reincarnation existed before you, so why not just leave it alone?
Before we took control of the wheel, reincarnation was error-prone, lacking forward momentum. Hollowborn were fairly common, and hardly the worst of the soul maladies. Control gave us the power to strengthen the souls of intelligent kith over generations. We made you wiser, stronger, more likely to develop the society we thought you deserved. Every turning of the cycle demonstrated the righteousness of my belief.
That line
Nature
that we just talked about, but there's
begets perfection.
that line about there were gods before them. Keep that in mind for the future. All right, we'll speak again.
Yes, I think we will. This is not the end of our discussion. You know how to find your way back to this place.
Yes, by reading the book that was randomly shoved into my hand.
Wotica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
Alright, first of all, we got to bring... what's his face with us? Seraphim. For this part. And the question is, can I re-roll him? Hold on. Yeah, I need to see if I can re-roll his stats too, because his stats are kind of wonky too. The starting stats are kind of messed up, because you technically need something specialized for your party. So, hold on. He's stealth. Hold on, let me see what he got him. Stealth. Yeah, we're definitely going to change him up a little bit. But that's going to be for next turn, though. For the meantime, we got to go over here. Because we're going to be doing this quest line, which is a decent one. Oh, actually. Oh, yes, that place, actually. This is going to be an important place at another time, but we'll not be going to that now. Pretty much. This is basically what it feels like. I haven't played that, but that's basically what this is kind of like. There's Shadows Island. And also, chat gets the name islands. Islands when you find them. How big is that island? Hold on. Okay, this might actually be an opportunity for chat to name an island, potentially. Let's see. Let's see what's over here. Let's travel northwest. You discover a broad channel separating you from the flat expanse to a sandy islet. A wooden bridge spans the waterway, easily wide enough to accommodate a cart and a horse. A crowd throngs across the bridge. An electric menagerie of clean-coated valiants, alma, and bright-colored ropes, and even an odd orlin. Down the hill by the water edge, you see a small cluster of alma have gathered. Approach the alma near the water. From the shore, you see the channel's current. The Hawana gathered here, garbed in thin ropes and little else, watching you approach. One steps forward, her gown in far brighter color than those around her. She cants in her head to the side. You look bedraggled, stranger, as if the sea spat you upon our shore. What have you come here? To watch? What is this all about? The arc of her hand describes the first swimmers, and then the waters. The islet, on the other side, they challenge the Osa Channel. The rain falls and the water runs swift. They must swim swifter yet. For each who finishes, there is honor. For the one who wins, there is more. Examine the competitors. Wow, none of us are. You? Aha. I'd like to join the race. Several of the Galahuana chuckle. The one chuckles. Woman merely smiles, bowing her head slightly. Challenging Osa, it is always done by Ama to prove their strength and stamina of water. I stay afraid it might be too much for another kith. I thought Huana were traditionally welcoming people. She bows her head. Then what welcome would we provide if we fed our guests unknowing to Nagati, who is basically a sea god in this one? When her gaze returns to you, she bears a smile. But you are not unknowing, I say. She nods and motions you toward the channel. But go join the others. Leave your clothes upon the rock, they will warm you up after. I have to get naked for this? She shrugs. We require nothing. I mean, sure, let's give it a shot, see what happens in this. You shrug off your brine-crusted clothes and lay your belongings on rocks. I'll keep a close eye on your possessions. You spring off a stone and splash salt water with the other swimmers. As a shard you kick, the current pushes you back with Hana's strength to bear. You keep pace with the Huana, though your muscles burn with effort. One of the Huana struggles to remain in the pack. No, he's struggling just to stay above water. His desperate grasp carried down the channel. We'll help the guy to shore. You wrap your arm around the struggling swimmer, and he has a wherewithal not to struggle against you as you swim toward the land. You pull yourself onto a rocky shore and help him behind you. The large bald woman pulls ahead and reaches the goal first. The crowd roars, she walks on the shore, fists raised victoriously. The young swimmer squeezes your arm. Many thanks, Akira. Your journey continues. I probably injured myself during all that, didn't I? This is just some food, but we'll grab the water. And we name this place, though. Is there anything else to deal with in here? Let me see if I actually injured myself from that. Did I, or did I not? Well, too bad I won't be able to tell, but probably worth taking a... No, I'm fine. Okay, we're fine. Alright, I guess we don't get to name that one. Low rations. Well, give me a moment. There's a reason I picked up the water. Yeah, our crewmates go through freaking rations very fast. Hold on, do I have anything else? Yeah, I don't need too much of that. Okay. But I will admit though, there is so much freaking you can explore in here. Saving here. And first of all, let's go ahead and see... Oh, no. Actually, get your butt over here. Get your butt over here. Board. We are gonna beat this guy. Reason being, they have something we can benefit from. That flag.
You need something. Worth and rough.
The fun thing is, your crewmates can join you, even if they're not in your party. And actually, funny enough, I actually like the boarding stuff. The combat, I wish could be more to be said for, which is basically all chance and, how can I say, complicated setup. And you can cast that one there. But actually, I like the boarding combat of this. It's actually a lot of fun to do. Alright, this is him. I'll go ahead and get them flanked up. And flank gives us wonderful more damage. Go berserk. And position next to the rope. If you even can. Geez, you don't have to move it. Right. Anyway. I am going to, in this case, bless us. I forgot this is more physics-based than the first game, so yeah. A deer, my boy. Even though you were just moved around thanks to... What's his face? Not that dude's over. Oh no, we're gonna kill a Shiza by accident. God damn, Yidwin. Jesus. I cannot wait to bring Yidwin in the party when we get to the DLC.
There's a walloping.
At your service.
And then you can finish them off with this.
Worth and rough.
Oh?
And you... No, that's not hold on. Who can we hit from here? Pallegina has the captain. In that case, hit him. And you... hit that dude. They do not like Takehu, though. And... that on us. I'm just taking the freaking healing route, and Pallegina's fittingly taking the captain. Good job, Pallegina. Go. Oh, they're just focusing on poor Shiza.
You need something.
No, that's not good for us. What's up, Zodi? Can I even hit you? Well, there we are.
I'm here. Please.
You'll be fine, Yidwin. Just don't stay in the freaking, whatchamacallits. No, Alok, just go ahead and just regular attack. Thank you, Yidwin. I think Pallegina's definitely gonna get to kill that. And here's the bonus. If you have actually ventures you made as well, they can also join you, and also anyone else you pick up. Oops. Not mean to hit that. Yeah, we'll definitely be swapping party members as we go on. But really, I actually did a great job with this combat.
I'm on it.
Boarding, at least. The other one is way too complicated and comes down to a lot of chance. So basically you have a choice of either RNGesus or not. I choose the one where I make my chances.
Happens to everyone.
What for, Captain?
At least that's what I do for this. At least we didn't kill a Shiza.
Yes?
We might kill a Shiza. Pallegina, what are you doing? Good job, Maya. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. The reason we're doing this is because we actually have to sneak into there. And what better way to sneak into there when we have their own flag?
Huh?
There is a reason I wanted this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it actually does work that way in the game. Oh, well, looks like the kitten got out of his little spot he was sleeping on. He came over for pets.
Oh?
Hello, Odie. I guess I can't get that cute little photo now with you, both you kitties sleeping together on pillows.
What's that?
Next time. Alright, all that's left is the captain now.
Okay.
Get them weakened.
Let's go.
And you're just chilling there, I guess. Okay. And done. And right there, I think, is one of the things we wanted from the... This is actually a bounty as well. How much coins do we even get out of that, though? I usually go with share the coins with the crew, but in this case, take all and continue. I just said take all and continue. Cancel. Oh, yes, it's just that. Never mind. Yeah, take all and continue. Later on, when I have enough gold, I usually just share the rest with the crew, and that just boosts the morale. But since we're just starting off, we don't have a lot of crap to begin with. And out of that, we also got a thingy-ding for the boat. Alright, here we are. Hold on. Equipment and cargo. We did get a flag, though, out of that, did we not? There it is, Principe colors. Now, remember that those fellows over in Port Deadlight? This is pirate area. But first, before we do that, let's go into here real quick. Get through the wreckage. Right, so hold on. We now have these. There we are. Do we have anything else in here? Anything else? Oh, this is just everyone else in there. That's just the sailors. Okay. Okay. That's done. We'll grab this, go into there, grab that little supply so we have it, and then we'll go right into the cover of night. Through the distant haze of sea mist and rock, Port Deadlight rises over the horizon. Approaching the pirate stronghold is a risky venture for most skilled mariners. Any ship not flying the Principe flag that's sighted in the Deadlight shallows may be raided. Abaddon's iron throat. Cap, them guns look even bigger than I remember. Seraphim looks up at the fortress from the deck and inhales through his teeth. I can vouch Safin you with the guards if you can get by getting us a dock without being blasted to bits thrice over. Oh, we're going to hoist up the Principe flag and dock. I didn't even have to do all that process. The docks are crawling with sailors of all ages and races, many of them wearing mismatched battle-torn outfits, guns strapped to thighs and chests. They load and unload cargoes, armed, brawny, grinning, faces blistered, as they laugh and curse and shout and hack phlegm into the splintered boards of death. Hello, Odie. Now Kitty wants attention. Or probably food. Knowing Odie, probably food.
Casual, Cap. No more casual.
Well, I'm gonna go wrap this first. Snake Eyes Canyon, huh?
How might I help you out of a bit of money, Squab? Care to join our fun? Or is it swilling information you're chasing?
Looking for Captain Benwith.
I ain't my captain's keeper. And I know better than to ask what business you've got with Brutal Ben.
You might check the court for him. If he ain't target practicing, he's tickling the harpsichord or taking his swill. 2 out of the 3 can be done there. But if you see him, don't fucking tell him I sent you.
All right. Goodbye. I'm not playing around because I don't want a gamba. A neglected pupper. I'm taking that poor thing. Hati. Might. That's actually not a bad pupper. What are we running now? Okay. We're running the Odin cat. We had something else in here. Dried. We had another pet. I think it was Ickis. Yeah, Ickis, in terms of stuff, is actually pretty decent. There's someone else we can talk to around here. Brute. So we are played around. They don't know who we are. No, not Ned.
Like what you see, right away.
Let's just see what you have. The Bloody Lynx. So evasion, killer's gloves. We're just checking things really quick. Okay, nothing here. Some more pirates. And what they said we have to go into there, so...
Ahoy, Captain. I've got to come clean about something. And that'll be as good a time as not.
Certainly can't object to a cleaner Sarah.
Much as I hate Benwith, the main reason I signed up with you were to get here. To get a chance to look for a man named Romaro.
Is Romaro?
That'd be a longer story than we've got time for. Quick of it be that Romaro's in trouble. The Principe have sent a ship hunter after him, and I've got an evening and a half to find him first. I didn't see his ship, so probably not. But mayhaps we could keep a weather eye open for clues to his whereabouts.
Why didn't you tell me about Romaro before? Seraphin's head falls and he scratches the scar on the side of his nose.
Apologies, Captain, for not being more forthcoming. Romaro be like family to me, and I didn't know you from a bilge pump. Actually, I've known a bilge pump or two.
You've got nothing to apologize for. Family's important. We'll find Romaro together.
Thanks, Captain. I appreciate it, truly.
Oh, hold on. What's this?
Think this'll break me? Ha! It won't. Spit on me, and I'll make you regret it. One day, surely.
Why are you being punished?
Those hagfish. Benweth's crew lashed me up to be, and I quote, a deterrent to insubordination. It's shark shit. All I did was filch one of their horns and blast it to start lung with. I wanted to see her get all worked up.
Benweth's crew used horn blast for an alarm?
Well, sure. But shouldn't you know this, on account of you being a captain?
I used to sail for Ferenti. He runs him different.
That he does, the master rogue. You should have come to us sooner. We're accepting of even old bloods if they're wanting to run fresh.
I'll cut you loose.
Not that I ain't grateful, but if Ben's crew spots me about, they'll be taking more than my pride next.
Don't get caught again.
Suppose
and
I'll
hello,
do my
Odie.
best.
I guess I have kitty aggro in a minute. Goodbye, then. One moment, need to check something for the kitty. And also just saw freeing a witch. And I believe we're also freeing them from pirates, so... Oh, there's another.
Changing soon enough. Benwith can't resist throwing another bash for long.
Alright then. You can't free that guy, though. To the dungeon. There was someone we can see in here. I think it was in... Yep, there it is. Alright.
Forge ain't far from here, right up them stairs. Got a particular smell it does.
Up to you.
We've plenty to share.
I guess...
Oh, there. Watch your step. The stones are a mite slippery. Here's to ourselves. May the gods grant us more gold and luck than we can imagine.
Is this a celebratory drink?
You bet. Our bosun just brought a treasure map. We're saluting to our future prosperity, we are. We'll be making a proper raucous if With the Crag-Hearted wasn't such an accursed downer.
What's got unwith cracker all twisted up?
She loathes any type of disorder, especially that of the lad variety. We get too wild and you watch, she'll be stomping down here to yell at us.
Well, we're gonna go into a drink game, and the funny thing is, when I first did this, I failed this one, so I wonder if I'm gonna fail again.
You can pay to try. Drink up, and we'll see who's left standing.
Are we gonna get flat drunk, or are we gonna win this?
Let's get swilling. First up's a round of a deer and mead.
Oh, we can maybe do this. 10 not the drink.
Not a bad start, not at all. Next round's grog, not just any grog, mind you. This batch is fermented with gunpowder.
What the hell? Pretend to drink.
Not many can handle a whole pint of gunpowder grog. Now, the best for last. We'll be having us a bit of hangman's blood. If this doesn't knock you on your backside, nothing will, I fear.
What's hangman's blood made of?
You mean the way our crew makes it? A bit of this and a pinch of that, all mixed in a hogshead of pickled corpse fruit. Or it's been known to kill a man, or at least his breath.
And to drink again. At first, the pirate merely stares, then he nervously licks his lip from his trembling fingers, reaches down for his own pipe, corrosive concoction.
Flay me for crow's bait, should I ever turn craven.
And a surge occurs, the drunkard gulps down his own pipe, and his chest heaves as he blinks the cup bottom. The conjuring brings a sweep of his lips. But it's Conab. Hey, J.B. Orb. How's it going? But his smile frees halfway. Caught in a pained twist as he slowly begins to tilt backwards. He topples the ground, out cold. Aw, yeah, have a good lurk, Jay.
Shush you rumpots, or Craggart will be down here again.
What was the point?
Drown those no-good drunkards in their raucous louting.
Hey, you.
For the last time, pipe
Enjoy
down,
your
the
liquid
lots of
courage,
you.
Captain.
Flog off, we ain't hurting nothing.
Oh, they're fighting. Oh, there was a point to that.
Think Ben would care what happens to you?
I don't think...
Let's go inside. I guess that was the point to that. And Odin's playing with one of his toys right now. Playing with a ball toy that circles around.
Before I go introducing you to Ciri, I should mention something.
There's always a complication.
Aye. See you getting savvy to Andra's salty laws. I might have said things to Ciri when I last dropped anchor at Dead Lodge. Just lovers' words, savvy. But I can't say I rightly lived up to them. I ain't saying there's a problem, just a possible wrinkle in the old charts.
So she'll be upset.
All I'm saying is, you see her go for a pistol, you best step away from me.
Thanks. Thanks.
Production's too slow. At this rate, we'll never get out of here.
Why are you guys just talking to us right when we just entered here?
Hey, scamper off you. We ain't taking orders. Plus, if your armor's dented, you'd be better served throwing it against some rocks. For the record, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I didn't even know this was a forge when I walked in.
What new blood captain doesn't know Deadlight like the back of their hand?
Why are you manning a forge if you're not trained smithing?
Me and Brutal Ben had a bit of a disagreement. He tossed most of my crew into the brig. Myself and my first mate got the mercy of serving an extended stint in this forge. If you were one of us, you'd have heard that by now. Gossip flows like water through these parts. Tell me then, stranger, who are you?
Oh, and also, hope we had a good time in the supermarket together, by the way, earlier, Jay. But anyway, I'm Alyssa, Captain of the Defiant.
Blast my eyes and burn my fingers. I know you. Benwith attacked your ship right in the eye of a typhoon. He's been crowing about it enough since. Black Seas. But I hate Benwith.
What's the problem between you and Benwith?
Me and Benny were real good mates in the Navy. But then he went and got too big for his britches, playing second fiddle to Aldi's. I might have had too much to drink one night. That might have led to things being said and done I now regret. One of these days, he's gonna rue that brutal streak of his.
Plan to get back at Benwith?
The thought has crossed my mind, but it ain't just me I've got to worry about. Ben's locked my crew in the brig. I can't risk lashing out until I know they're safe. If you were to free them without creating much fuss, I could show you a secret route into Captain Aldi's quarters, where Ben
Doing
would
good,
stay.
doing good. How you doing, Jay? You sure your crew's even still alive?
They better fucking be. No matter how pissed he is with a single captain, killing an entire crew would rub Aldi's the wrong way, and he doesn't want to be on our bad side. Ben's locked him in the brig, down in the dungeons.
Oh no.
Bail him out without making a bloody mess of it, or it'll be my throat that gets slit. I don't know if these are any good, seeing as I forged them, but here's a few lockpicks to help you out. If that fails, the keys ought to be on the jailer or by her post, a room between the brig and the dog kennels.
Where in the dungeons is the brig?
The brig's got our best cells, you know. That's where we keep the ransom prisoners, the ones who ain't supposed to die. Finding them ain't hard. First, take these stairs in the back down to the dungeons, then cross the bridge to the storage room, then head south. You'll find the brig cells on the southeast side.
I'll probably get lost.
Keep an eye out for guards. The dungeons are barred to all but Benwith's crew currently. You can use this to cut through the storage room. Just don't let anyone find out I gave it to you.
Farewell. Thanks, random person who just wanted to help us out. Oh, we can just grab everything. Don't mind if I do. I'm a loot
Reflexes
goblin.
and charms should do the job. That will do nicely.
I am a loot goblin at heart. I think, yep, there we are. We're probably going to swap to sneaky.
Eyes be open.
Well, I hope the chaos is going well, Jake. Keep causing that chaos. Alrighty. Now we just wait for this to load. Okay. I don't remember the directions the dude said, so we're gonna go see what happens. But I do want to kind of go in that room. I like me loot. And in case it isn't obvious how bad our sneaking is, remember how we went with Akimir's Manor and almost spent a whole day in that one place. Grab you.
Oh, worry not.
Anything this closely guarded must lead to something important.
Gunpowder. Cuttlefish. I think in there is where we need to go. Where is it? Oh, here it is. That's where we need to go. Wait.
Deadlock's powder be north of here. The brig, south.
Brig, huh? That's the armory. We'll get to that another point. Hold on. Let me see here. Saving. Head south, so I'm going to assume this direction. Yeah, but there's more crap to grab, so I will happily grab. Oh, this isn't definitely it. Wait, is that? Hold on, that's a door. Or an entryway.
Yourself a look at that, mate.
Way into here? Sure.
Oh, worry not. I no need to think.
Loot and all that crap? Happily. I dig me some loots. That's just another access point. We're not worried about that one. Yep, not over there. Quick save. Okay, I guess it's on the other side. I'm going to assume.
Brig be just past here, Cap.
There it is. Thank you,
Hope you got
Seraphim.
your headset straight about this.
Pirate Guard. Right, hold on. Quick save time. We have to do this again. Right, Seraphim, you probably have the highest sneak. You go. Hold on, do I have a good vague idea?
Aye, aye.
Seraphim, slow it down, buddy. Oh, there's a little pathway over there. I hear the footsteps, though. Thank you, buddy. Is this safe enough? We don't want to have to get in combat if we don't have to. Here, work your way over there. Hopefully everyone can just sneak in with no problems.
Ahoy.
Good job. You learned from Garrett and Thief. Another one over there. And there's something else over there. I think this is the cells. I think. Nope, don't. Not everyone. Just hit. One stay behind. Just Seraphim. Yelly.
My fingers be fat and furry, but they're ever easy breezy, and sleazy.
Yelly. This is boost stealth. Good for Seraphim. Hold on. What's health? You actually no, you can have the max health thing. And you there. Fuck you.
Hello, Swabby. You ain't one of Benny's. What are you doing here?
Lamont sent me to see you.
Knew we could count on our captain. Always looking out for us, he is. Let us free. And so, what do you say?
Where would I find the key?
The jailer does her rounds from time to time. But getting the ring off her I'd wager she keeps a spare set at her post.
Oh, thank you for the stretch, eh? I'll get it after this dialogue.
Down the hall, southeastern end of the dungeons.
And a hydrant.
Remember to stay hydrated. Guards on a stroll about.
Alright, thank you, Jay. Why is Benwick punishing Lemon?
Benny's the top of the top. Second only to Aldi's in these parts. He's unbeatable, some say.
He's got a
Too
platinum
much
chip.
of a brute for his own good, I think. Lamont knew him back in the Deerwooden Navy, before he grew into his britches. And that chafes Benwith. One night, our captain breaks a bottle against Benwith's first mate. Now we are rotting in here, while Lamont works the forge like peeling potatoes.
Alright, well, we already have enough, I think, don't we? No, we don't. Crap. Alright, then.
The Lord's foot and an heavy bullet.
Thank you for the raid, Vesku. How'd the stream go? How did the Battle Brothers go? Did you win, Vesku? I hope you had a good time, Vesku. Let me go ahead and shoot you a shout out. Aha! We got the Monkey Island theme. He died. To be fair, that is usually how it goes whenever I actually play that game. But how'd the stream go? Aside from dying, did you have a good time, Vesku? If you have to do any post-stream stuff, Vesku, feel free. Let me go ahead and get some music on. And for those joining on from Vesku's stream, I am Conan, variety streamer, right now going through the Pillar of Eternity series. We just finished Pillar of Eternity 1 2 weeks ago. And after this, I'm going to jump into Avowed. But next week, I actually have something else planned for a small breather in between. Alright, have a good feast, Vesku. Small breather in between, just to not get myself burnt out. And that's going to be the Roguelite Roulette, which I'm actually really excited to see how that's going to go. 36 roguelites in total, and a Wheel of Names, with another game, well, which will be testing to rig the stuff against me. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I hope you had a good time for stream, and have a good one. Where are the mommies? We'll run into that. Alright, we're back into the game. Is it big ones or indie ones? It's a mix of all of them. Sadly, I would love to do more indie ones, but I don't have all the indie ones. But yeah, it's a lot of indies, a lot of small ones, and a couple big ones, like the big name ones like Hades.
Aye.
But the one that's going to be the one that's going to be rigging the wheel is going to be Buckshot Roulette. So I get a choice of whether I get to whatchamacallit. Hold on, once I'm now grabbing this. I think they said that he has another one over here. Yep, there it is. So the deal is I can choose the game on the wheel if I wanted to. But I have to win the match of one of the roguelites will be doing that's going to rig it again. How many deck builders? Actually a few good amounts of deck builders I think I have in there.
You be quiet and follow me, mates.
Those guys are gonna leave, and then we go ahead. Hope we get Gnomes at Night. Is that a roguelite? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Run, guys. Crap. Well, this went bad. Well, looks like we have to kill the... Looks like we gotta kill the jailer.
I'm here.
It wouldn't be a sneaky stream if I didn't have to kill everyone.
Captain.
Just freed them. Jailer just suddenly comes here. I bet you weren't expecting me. But yeah, there's a couple ones with cards and a couple ones without
I'll
it.
be chopping you to chum.
What do you need?
I would post the whole list if I wanted to, but that's going to fill the whole chat. We'll wait here. There's the celebrant.
Yeah.
I need to check Gnomes and Knights though at Vesku. That's going to be saved between Pillars of Eternity 2 and Avowed.
Sure.
Oh crap, I forgot to bless us. Rip. Well, crap. I did quick save, I hope, because that's not good. At one moment, I have cat aggro, just in time for raid. Just in time for the raid. Kitty wants me to shake the food bowl, so one quick moment while this is loading. Shattered Heaven. I actually haven't heard about that. I'll have to look into that. Okay, these guys are all gonna leave now. These guys screwed me over last time. Shattered Heaven. I'll look into that, but I do not think I have that even in my library. Just gonna wait for you guys to hurry up and move. There he goes.
No need to ask twice.
And you guys are gonna go out here, because last time you guys screwed me over.
Ahoy.
Alright, Seraphim, you're the one with the highest sneak. I'll have to check that one out.
An heavy bullet, Cap.
I'm guessing it's on Steam or Itch. I'm definitely gonna check that out. No, Vesco, you cool too. So that's okay. Hey, Jailer. Bye, Jailer. Don't see me, Mr. Jailer. Thank you for the compliment. And you better follow Vesku too, or else I'll do the same that Vesku is doing. Anyway, sneak past them, sneak past them, sneak past them. Oh, good job. Not known. Okay, I'll definitely have to look into it then. I probably do not have that, but I'll save it for if Roguelite Roulette looks to be a good thing that people like. I'll probably look into doing it again in the future.
Follow me, mates.
As maybe a special occasion stream thingy. Again, the policy is I'm going to, whenever I die X amount of times, the game changes. And since we have a total of, what, 36 roguelites in there, I might reduce the 5 count to 3 count. Alright, we got it this time. Now we don't have to get the whole, now we don't have to get everyone on us. Alrighty. But yeah, I'll definitely look into that roguelike afterwards, though. I'm more curious because I do like a good roguelike, so I'll look into it post-stream. But tonight, one of those games we'll be using to rig the wheel is going to be testing after we're done here, though. Once I finish the Siege of Deadlight. And then next week is probably going to be the thing that starts to bridge us into Act 2. Well, after I go ahead and finish a couple side quests. Hold on, turn the trade? Nope. Actually, could this one? We might do this one too. We'll see how it goes. Because they're all good quest lines to do. But that's going to be 2 weeks from now when we return to Pillars of Eternity. Kitty just being a little dork. Oh, and Kitty just decides to jump in front of the monitor. Come on, Kitty. Out of the way, Kitty. You're kind of blocking my screen. Odin deciding he wants to be in the way. Alright. Now we can talk to you. Lamond!
Be that you? Still alive and kicking, I see. You've done right by me, freeing my crew. So I'll divvy up what I promised.
And now this guy's just going to give us easy access to finish this whole thing, actually. Thanks, buddy.
Door's open, but there's something you ought to consider before you go. Sure, you could traipse right up there into Aldi's quarters to gut Benwith, but he'll be heavily guarded.
There's always a catch.
Meanwhile, me and my crew will be stealing Ben's ship, the Drake. And in doing it, we're gonna bait him into storming outside, all alone.
Ow.
Benny docks the Drake in a hidden berth beneath the fort. Kill the guards there for us. That's why I want your help. After you've cleared the docks, take the western tower to the fort's ramparts and sound the boating bell. 3 rings. Me and my mates will sail out with the Drake.
We're just going to add more salt to the wound and do
3
that.
bell tolls alerts the fort to a ship leaving the private docks. With Aldi's gone to sea, that leaves just Ben's Drake.
And we have ads incoming.
Ben's sure to storm the ramparts in a rage. Right in time to watch his pride be stolen.
I'm in.
Knew I could count on you. I can't wait until Ben gets his.
What's the signal?
It's 3 loud rings from the boat with Aldi's got their stairs that lead up from the docks to the ramparts.
You said there were private docks.
Under the dungeons, there's a cave with a wharf. The quickest route's just ahead. Beyond that door, entrance to the docks is nearest the kitchens. Some of Benny's crew are sure to be guarding the Drake, so you need to gut them if I'm to steal his ship.
Or why not? Let's go ahead and just add more salt to the wound. Because this reminder, Benwith was the guy who got us all into the situation when we were sailing the ship before.
Nice. All done.
So this is just kind of a nice little thing to have. And they said the kitchens, huh? That's the command. Kitchen, there it is. Just play it safe, go down. But yeah, I'll look into that game, and I'm also... Hold up. And I'm also kind of curious on that, whatchamacallit. Curious and see if that Gnomes and Knight is actually, whatchamacallit, a roguelike too, because now that Vesku mentioned it, now I'm wondering. Anyway, a portly woman startles at your approach. As she downswings her meat cleaver, she nearly catches her fingers. Glowering, she more carefully resumes hacking at what looks to be a slab of ribs.
Who are you? And what are you doing here? Only Benwith's crew has access to my kitchens. Not that I care, really. Speak up so I can hear you.
You don't care that I'm trespassing?
Think I want to tattle on you? What do I care if you're looking to hang yourself? Sneak around enough where you ain't supposed to, Benwith will catch you. Carve you into chunks for my stew.
Alright. That's fine enough for me. Okay. And I was supposed to go... I think it was over here. Oh, I'll take all your food, though. Always good to have more food. Underground docks, there it is.
Steady does it.
And looks like the kitty aggro is over. Alright, so this is where we gotta go. I think that's a ship. Oh, we gotta take care of some guards. England. Go ahead and take care of them upstairs. Or do the ringy dingy thingy dingy. And then take care of them. A lot of gunpowder out here. Those are the 3 guards.
Keep at it. Benwith wants her ship shape in less than a fortnight.
Aye, aye.
And that's one way to take care of them.
Oh, it's tits, Captain.
Just shoot him. Ayla, just shoot him. There we are.
Aye.
And this is why environmental stuff is fun in this.
I'll be chopping you to chum. Chum.
Something I can do? Of course.
I don't know why you would put all this stuff in your area, but whatever, I guess it works. You just really focused on me this time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Captain.
Hold on. Going to there. Head pop that.
Yeah?
And you can just punch him. Oh, that was actually a very easy fight. Deadlight's Western Tower key. There we are. Another Aquabus. And this. Alright. Let's just double check to make sure everything's good in here. I think that's it. The Western Ramparts. I think. Hold on. Is that everything we got? I think this is where we need to go next. Doing good, doing good. How's that, Scoop? Western Ramparts. Okay. We got that done. And then just watch it how we get this guy salty. And also, I need to go ahead and change my lurk because I'm watching myself on Vespu's stream. So 1 minute. I don't need to watch myself. I don't do this. There we go. Okay, there we are. Alrighty, so we gotta go to the Western Ramparts. But doing good, doing good. Oh, we're gonna get that open now. We'll let this guy know we took care of his thingy. Where are you, Lamont?
Got a spot of blood on you, mate. I take it all's going to plan.
It's a clear.
Me and my crew will be taking the Drake now then.
Alright, so then we go up here, do the 3 signal dingle thingies, and there we go. And then next week, I think we're gonna either do Poco de Cara, or next 2 weeks from now, we're probably gonna do either Poco de Cara
To be loud, isn't it?
or the progression quest. One of the two, because there's still a lot of crap we can do from here, going by this. But let's go ahead and do this.
Who's rung the bell and why? It better not be. What in the blackest hell? Stop! Stop! That's my Andra fucking ship!
Not anymore.
Plague and perish those goddamn swivers. I'll blast them from the sea.
Oh, hey, buddy. Remember me? Mouth agape, the captain pants to catch his breath. As he watches the ship sail away, his brow descend like a dark storm.
Do I know you? Well, you wouldn't be the first I've pissed off and forgotten.
Not at all. I've certainly not come seeking to exact revenge against you.
Oh, swell then. And I surely believe that.
Oh yeah, good luck with the card roll, Lament. And also, I saw the chili stuff. It's looking really good, Lament.
Ah, right. You're that sloop captain.
Ooh,
what got
566.
caught in the storms. I take
Alright.
it you did a number on my crew.
I'll go ahead and get that put in. Give me a minute. 566. I'm going to put Lament in winner for now, unless someone else has another roll. And Jay gets the loser roll. Alright, give me a minute. $173. I thought that was 166. I can't read, we just learned. Give me a moment. Studio mode. There we are. Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna go swap something else then. One moment. Lament was immediately whatchamacallit, immediately toppled over. And there we are. And for those who recognize the soundtrack, yes, that is indeed Vampire the Masquerade. Okay, we're gonna head back into Pillars. In 1, a 2, a 3. Alright. Wait, we already got this dialogue.
Figures. I should have stayed to kill you myself. Looks like I'll have to remedy that now.
He sneers with crooked teeth and scratches his own calloused fingers down the scar on his face. But you notice that as he does, he darts his gaze around searching for reinforcements. Ones that aren't there.
What you hope to accomplish coming around here?
Maybe I just want to talk.
So start singing, and do it quick. Because if you've got any fishy ideas, I can tell you this. You can fight me if you like, but you won't be leaving this fort alive.
Hey, there is a way to settle this without bloodshed.
Then I'd be listening. Careful what you say next, or I'm likely to make you eat your entrails.
I'm here to teach you a lesson, but the price doesn't need to be paid in blood. I don't have tarts, Jay. I have cookies. He glances around nervously and licks his lips. Sweat trickles down his jaw.
Aye. I've riches aplenty to buy your clemency with. What'll it be then?
Sing my praises to every crew who docks a deadlight. Ooh. In a moment, Vespa. I wonder. Coin to help us get him more shifts, but I have no idea how much shifts he gives us. But this also will get us reputation, I believe. Reputation or gold? Reputation.
Any pirates that sail through here will know of your strength and cunning. Mark my words. Glad we could come to an almost agreeable arrangement.
Why did you attack my ship anyway?
I attack most anyone what comes across my path. You'll never know where treasure lies if you don't look. Without a Drake, though, I can't see myself preying on anyone for a time.
Who's this Captain Eldis I keep hearing about?
You're only standing in her stronghold. She's the leader of us all. Us new bloods who chafe at Ferrante's stifling rule.
Conan does not play this. I am... Okay.
Our commander
Anyway.
might be at sea for now, but she'll be back soon enough.
Well, I'm kind of preoccupied with this right now. Anyway, see you around, pal.
Spoken like a
I'm
woman
guessing that's
after my
mommy
own
ASMR.
heart. I'll call off the ships that
That's
are
good.
hunting you at sea. And as for here, my crew will let you go about as you please.
See, we don't always have to do bloodshed.
Should you need me, I'll be in Aldi's quarters.
We made friends with the pirates. Alright, well, that's taken care of. We're already done with this questline now. And if you look at our reputations... Well, not your reputations. Where is Principe? Where are the Principe? Right? No, that's not it. Juana... There it is. We're okay with them. For now.
Will do.
Wait, is that video I think you were actually doing on the stream, Vesu, that I was lurking on? I think that's the video. Oh, hey guys. Why are you guys still in the guarded icons? I got the okay to leave. A black pearl. I mean, they're a little bugged up. Let me see. So we're gonna leave here. While taking everything, obviously.
My fingers be fat and furry, swabbed and sparked, but
Can we go downstairs, though?
I don't think I can. Off.
Anyway, let's go ahead and leave this place. Unlucky and cred. Is there anything about you?
I was told to let you pass, and not to give you any trouble.
Port. Okay, so, fun part is there's gonna be something gonna happen, I believe. Or should happen. So let's go ahead and leave this place for now. Take a rest. Nothing? I guess not, okay. In that case, I think there is something all the way over here we can go towards. So, we're gonna go all the way over there for now. Oh, crap, my flag. I need to swap that off quickly. Reason being, if I don't get that off, everyone's gonna see me as a pirate and want to kill me. Kinda not what I want right now. Let me see. This actually looks like a chat island, potentially, we can get. I'm gonna grab this really quick. Go into here, fight Merrill the Mad. And then I think this is probably a good spawn point so we can swap over to the game I'll be testing for next week. Let us go see who Merrill the Mad is. Taking a quick save. I have a feeling this is probably a bounty. Yep. Oh, this fella. I remember this fella. They were a really pain in the butt to fight. And you can... I'll check that video after.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
It is your area of expertise, Olaf. I'll check that video after... whatchamacallit, after this fight. Because then we'll be swapping games. Oh, we can't even fit in there.
Something I can do?
Olaf, you got us stuck.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Big Hey, who got us stuck? I guess in the meantime, I'll get us blessed.
How may I help?
You really need to move, though. I need to swap to something to test on stream for next Thursday.
What do you need?
Alright. I need to test the game we'll be using for that roulette.
That's right.
It's going to be see how we do to make sure it all works and all that fun stuff. So it's probably not going to be too long though.
That's not very helpful.
On our side, why did I take my gun away?
Nope.
Oh, because we're all stuck in here. Not knights and gnomes. Oh, this dude healed his buddies. I have a game plan for knights and gnomes. What you call it? Vesku? I do have a game plan for that one actually.
Yes, Captain.
And that one's going to be between this and Avowed. It's going to be included in that list.
I thought we were friends.
How may I help?
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly my...
I have a game plan for that one.
Captain.
And you go into there, take a shot at the gut construct.
Takes a finger to blow her away.
Up, and Kitty got their food, so... On we are. Merrill the Mad's casting. May want to stop Merrill the Mad from casting. Never mind. That's one way to stop casting.
Oh, that were a beaut.
You have my attention. Watch me, mother!
Huh?
And land. Take care of the zombie.
Not very helpful.
Something I can do?
And you just punch that zombie.
What for, Captain?
The gnome's gonna steal your Gorblet. Okay.
Well, cog swabber.
Oh, and we gotta level up before we end. Well, we'll have to take care of that, I suppose. And Kitty got the food. Let's see what more the mad fella had. Another one of those Stone of Powers. Cool. Anything else in here? Okay, so first of all, let's finish this island up. which should just be one more thing we can grab, and then let chat name the island. And there we go. This should be an island we can name. If it isn't, I'm going to be upset. Goblet but kitten eat it. Ah. There it is. Dear Watcher, I find myself in business. Oh, just this. Okay. I thought it was something else. Alright, we should have the opportunity to name this island, right? We can't... What? We can't name this one? Oh. Damn it. Alright. Now I'm sad. Alright. Well, that's where I'm going to leave this one here for now, then. Okay. Wait, is that a bad one? No, it's not. Okay, so time to swap games. I am going to go ahead and swap off of... whatchamacallits. Swap out of Pill of Eternity so I don't take up a slot for someone who might be streaming, so give me a minute. Give me a minute to change some things up. Roguelite experiments. And games and demos for now. Just leaving that for now. Okay. And that game, hold on, what was that game called earlier? I really want to know that game that is very underrated, because I do like some underrated games. It was Shattered Heaven. Okay, I want to look that up. Shattered Heaven, give me a minute. Is it on Steam? And do I even have it? I don't, but it's on my wish list. Let me see. Oh, I've seen this. I think I've seen this in my discovery queue. Okay, for those curious, I'm gonna drop this in chat. Very underrated, only 71 reviews. And $7. And it's roguelite. Let me look at it a little more. I mean, okay, looking at it. World. Sounds really interesting. Okay, you know what? I might actually pick this up. Looks really decent. Alright, but I'm not going to pick it up tonight. It might be added to the roulette, but I can't guarantee it's going to be in the roulette. Okay. So, game plan, I'm going to go ahead, grab my, whatchamacallit, details on my Discord side of things. This is just kind of a boring side of things, so one moment. So, this is the rules I have for the next week, on next Thursday. I'm probably going to reduce that number, because we have 37 if we count